just say you're sorry, okay? Why should I say it first when it's not my fault? Why should I make you feel you're right when you know it hurts, huh? Why should I put you first when it's clear I'm the victim here? And why should I always be the first to show that I care? If you had not said those nasty words, I wouldn't have replied that way. If you had not raised that voice of yours, we wouldn't be fighting today. But all you wanted was to have your way, and because of you, we are here today. I know for sure that I'm not to blame, and I expect you to feel the same, because it doesn't take much to realize that it's your duty to apologize. Look, I cannot be perceived as weak and crawl back to you in a hurry. I cannot put aside my ego and say the words I'm sorry. So if you want us back as we used to be, then you must say it first, that you're sorry to me. It is a lot easier to blame the other person as the reason we're unhappy today than to assume responsibility. If only they could understand us and see things from our point of view, then all our problems would be less than few. If only they were sensible enough to know where we stand, then I'm certain they will understand that all we have is their best interest in hand. If only they would humble themselves and take the blame for every misunderstanding and also bend the knee, then we might just stop seeing them as the enemy, right? There is an old African proverb that says, if there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm. And oftentimes we're too carried away by the delusion of tagging and overcoming every single enemy around us that we fail to see and recognize the one true enemy within, our ego. Ego kills faster than HIV, although the virus may possess and corrupt our bodies, but ego corrupts the mind, it hardens the heart, and it makes us focus on putting other people in their place instead of putting ourselves in their place. 85% of the problems we have in our relationships today with friends, family, colleagues or partners can be averted if we just decide to turn down the volume of our ego. They say pride comes before a fall, and obviously ego is the price we pay before we fall, and if we gain the whole world and still retain our ego, then it is a loss after all. Because ego blocks our path to empathy and blinds our heart to sympathy, and it puts us at the center of attention by making us self-centered. And when we hear the word apology, it sounds as if we've been asked to read our own eulogy. Apologizing does not always mean you're wrong and the other person is right. It just means that you value the relationship more than your ego. And as they say, it is better to lose your ego to the ones you love than to lose the ones you love because of your ego. Because a single moment of misunderstanding in a relationship is so poisonous that it can make us forget the hundreds of lovable moments we spent together within a minute. Therefore, making every attempt to seize control of our ego, to become its master, not its slave, is our only passport to living the life we truly deserve. To see that a simple apology can save a dying relationship, to realize that an honest compliment from you can strengthen the confidence and self-esteem of the next person. To be aware that giving someone a small portion of your time and attention to listen to the burden in your heart can actually have a greater impact in your life. To put aside our pride and understand that stepping down from a high horse is not a symbol of weakness or insecurity, but that of integrity and maturity. And whenever we wait for the other person to say I'm sorry, then the relationship might suffer or collapse in a hurry. Ego is the only requirement to destroy any good relationship. So in the face of a misunderstanding, be the bigger person, skip the E and let it go. Because while you might think the other person is the real enemy, it might just be your ego playing a trick on you after all. Think about it.